I knew was the focal point, and rugby had given me that platform, but I also knew that I had to complete, I had to finish, and I don't know whether anyone else quite felt that pressure, and I'm happy to have that pressure, and I had it during my playing days, and I'm cool with it. In fact, I really enjoyed it, and it's probably the bit I miss. The challenge of going into that dark bit, that I don't think there are that many people who willingly go in there. The challenge of putting myself in there was what made it the challenge, was what made it so fulfilling in the end. It was very, very tough and challenging, but I can sit here and say I loved every minute of it. There were no point during it that I thought, I wish I'm not doing this. And probably 99% of the moments since I finished it, I wished I were back there running.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. So day 4, we went from Durham Cricket Club to Stokesley. Morning. Morning, guys. Morning.
Well done.
You should be in school. You get detention. That day just seemed like a bit like you're on day 4, so you're about to cross over the halfway point. We're all going into a place we've never been before in terms of location, but also body-wise. And it were grey and it were miserable, and a lot of the villages we ran through had been ravaged.
Kev, you're actually sweating this morning. I don't think I've seen you sweat so far.
Yeah, it's apologies, I think we're a bit flat this morning.
Well, in sort of 10 miles today, you're halfway.
Yeah, it'll be a big moment for us, that, I'm sure. Sure there'll be some whooping and some celebrating. But yeah, like I said, I think we're a bit flat today. I think day 4 was dark, but we're good now. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. You all right? Yeah?
I am.
Good.
Thank you.
No, you don't have to thank us. Thank you.
Later, watching the film at home now. About yesterday.
Is that one all right? Are we smiling on that one?
Chat to David, if you would stay for a couple of minutes, that'd be lovely.
My son's at MND.
All right, sorry to hear that.
David's banging the drum.
Are you banging the drum for us?
I'm banging the drum, mate.
3, 2, 1.
See you all. Could see how tough some of the towns and villages were that we ran through, yet people kept coming out. Hello! Thank you! Thank you! People kept coming out who must have been thinking, how am I going to pay for Christmas? Can I put my eating on at the minute? But coming out with cash to put in the buckets, and it was so humbling for all of us to see it. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Hi, how are you doing? Are you okay? Thank you. We're trying. We're trying.
Well, it's what we need, isn't it? Thank you.
Yeah. Don't have to thank me.
Oh, Jackie, it's a bit emotional today, aren't you, Jackie? We all are.
Yeah. No, you'll set me off. You'll set me off.
Yeah.
I think the Rob Burrow Centre is really important for motor neuron disease. Currently, I break bad news in this room, in this office. And if you were hearing this from me, if I was telling you that you had only about 18 to 24 months, maybe 36 months to live, the least that we can do is to provide an environment in which there is time to debrief. You should be able to go out and sit in a quiet room and gather your thoughts together, but not a cold clinical space. About a decade ago, I had designed the Leeds care delivery model, and I think in that care delivery model, the patient is at the center, and that is what the Rob Burrow Centre will do. It will keep the patient and the family at the center, and when they come in, they will have a peaceful environment to come in, large windows, lots of greenery, not in a cold clinical manner.
When I heard about the Rob Burrow MND Centre, all I thought was, I wish that I'd been there for us. It would have been so amazing. We'd have somewhere to go, that we could go as a family. Jodie could actually have the support in one place. We were waiting or going here or going there, or they were coming to us, and we wasted so much precious time going to places or having people come. But if we could have gone to one place and seen the OT and seen the nutritionist and seen the consultant all on one day, and perhaps I could have had psychological support and recognition of the anticipatory grief, maybe Jody would have been able to have the type of support where he met other people with MND.
The service that we have at the moment is fabulous. The environment doesn't live up to that. You know, I've never taken my girls. We've never been as a family. To have somewhere that we can go that is an environment that gives a bit of hope, that gives a bit of comfort, that gives support, all in one place when you're having those difficult conversations. I can't put it into words, if I'm honest.
You've got families going to 3, 4, 5 different hospitals, different clinics across the region. You know, I go to one for my ventilation, I go to a different one for blood test, I go to a different one to see somebody else. And to have all of that expertise in one place, in a place that has got a sense of hope and dignity. You want to be treated with dignity, you know. And we're insulated in some ways from it because we've got each other, we've got a family, we've got a lot of brilliant friends who are always there for us. You know, some people that face this news don't have that. You know, and some people are isolated, or they're lonely, or they're on their own, and it, you know, so that's an even more difficult message to deliver. And you need to be able to do that in a place of hope.
Hold on, pal. Hold on, pal. Grind. Go on, Pete, gonna sit in.
I've got a mate who's a big Middlesbrough fan. So
How long are you here for?
20 minutes, roughly.
A1, M62.
Just go straight down it. Can we go via Leeds Bradford and go straight through airport as well? We'll go down runway, we might as well. We'll run straight down the middle of the motorway,
You know what, Ben? They're complaining they're going down non-roads, and then they're complaining the roads are too busy. It's like you can't win.
It's a dirt track covered in horse manure, and then we're in the middle of a motorway.
Two ends of the spectrum.
I know. You try to kill us.
No, it's
one more another. You try to kill us.
Just this left shin.
It's getting tight.
They're all right, but everything's tired, mate. Really.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, of course. Pop in your front. How long have we got, Kev?
Oh, you don't want to see this. I don't want to see this.
Show me yourselves, close your eyes.
I never live up to suits,
A tough block, that.
And for those who kind of aren't, aware of where the money's going to, can you tell us just a little bit about what it's being raised for and why it's so personal to you?
Yeah, it's been raised for 5 different M&D charities. The main ones being the Motor Neurone Disease Association, and the other one, the Leeds Hospital Charities. And the Leeds Hospital Charity is...
1, 2, 3.
Martin, doing an interview.
Proceed, Your Honour.
Phil, are you doing a timer?
Yeah. I'm going to go down here, me, like ball boy.
Come on, Tony Pulis.
You mean captain?
Get out for a roll.
Take it.
Take him quick. The sniper.
Back there, I lie there, like they're taking a free kick.
Great work.
Beautiful.
Well done, Tony.
Come on, big man. I'm injured. Come on, big man. Get out there.
Are you okay?
So after we left the Riverside, which had been a really, really grey, tough, enduring day, it started to open up and we see a bit of greenery. And we head into Stokesley, and I think on this particular day, for whatever reason, we're a little bit early again. And we arrive there at the football club, and there's a real big crowd in the car park.
Great, pal, well done. Great
Thank you. Hopefully we'll see some in the morning. And you get to see everybody and speak to everybody, and then very, very quickly we jump inside to do recovery, get some work done with DOS, and also jump in the ice bath. The amount of families and teary-eyed people we've met who have lost family members who are being challenged by MND at the moment. You wouldn't believe the numbers of people we've met, and that awareness is key, because we don't want people to be ashamed to tell people they've got MND. We don't want people to be locked away in their houses and not want to come out and face the world. We want people to be proud and know that this MND community is really strong. Phil came in and said, you're probably going to need to come outside again. And I went, yeah, no problem, I'll be ready in a few minutes, I'm just getting straight. He went, no, the crowd's tripled, like there's an unbelievable amount of people out here. And I was like, yeah, no worries, just give us a couple of minutes. Finished off getting showered and dry, and came out, and just as I walked out the front door, somebody said to me, there's a box out there and a microphone.
And there's a microphone.
Crossway. Yeah,
Actually,
do I need a microphone? There's that many people there?
Yeah.
And I got there and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were there.
All right, thank you. There we go. Oh.
And I climbed on this box and I could just see rows and rows and rows of people.
I didn't realise I were going to end up doing a speech today, so I haven't prepared anything, all right, so we've just been in the ice bath. But what I would say to you is, I think you all understand and get what we're trying to achieve and what we're trying to do here. Yeah, we're trying to connect, well, it's ended up being 4 brothers now, but when we set out on this journey, we're trying to connect 3 brothers, Doddy Weir, Rob Burrow and Stephen Darby. The reason why we had to go ultras is because it had to be bigger than the last 2, and to make a difference and get some awareness and get people to understand what this disease is doing to families across the UK and across the world. We've got to try and change it, and don't ask any of you to run 7 ultras at all. But there's a but in this. If we can all just do a little bit for the person next to you, we'll have a far better place to live in. So I hope to see you all here in the morning, and thank you very much, all right?
I never expected when we set out that at any point would I be stood on a box with a microphone in my hand, speaking to people and ensuring they understood what we were trying to do. And they did. They did. And that made me really proud, the fact that people understood what we're doing, why we're doing it.
That's my husband a year ago.
All right, I'm really sorry to hear. Yeah, all right. Stay strong,
got to 50. Just stay with him.
Yeah.
So day 5 was the toughest day. And it was the toughest day for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it was 72 kilometres, and it's a long run. It absolutely bounced it down all day. But we got a bit of a morale boost at the start. Jamie Peacock joined us, one of those warriors I referred to before, who would set the ball in off our own try line. He was there, and then 3 friends from Leicester, Aled, Matty and Will. Between the 4 of them just brought a different energy, brought some humour, and were just brilliant to have with us.
Yesterday where we set off there, about 400 people there.
It's amazing, that. Changing lives, mate. That's what you're doing.
JP did the full day, as I knew he would. Just got on, happy to sit in that horrible dark zone and endure the pain.
It's weird. It's starting emotional, don't we?
Miss you and the kid, pal. So it's a big commitment from everyone. To be away from families. I know it's worth it, but we've got a brilliant team, but it's hard. It's hard. Because I've done something like this and I'm that tired. You just want to cuddle. Just want to make sure everything's alright, you know what I mean?
I'll cover you, but I'm not covering you.